my name's Tiggy and this is
Chrissy.
And welcome to Brimbank Libraries Life Skills Series. And today I'm joined by Josh, who's going to teach us some car maintenance skills. So Josh,
where are we?
So we're at Handbrake Turn. We are a program run by Concern Australia and we teach mechanics to disadvantaged youth.
So is that youth of all ages or?
Yep, around 15 to 22.
And is it just a mechanics place for just males or are females welcome?
Oh, girls are welcome. We get lots of girls in here. Yep.
So everyone's welcome?
Everyone's welcome.
So it's a party?
It's a party.
okay, so what are we doing today?
Well, let's get stuck into it.
Okay.
Get into it. So Josh, what's under the hood and what are some things that we need to know?
Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you're getting your car regularly serviced by a mechanic. But let's just check some things, some fluids and oils. So first of all, you'll check your engine oil. You want to make sure that your car's been sitting for about 10 minutes and you want to make sure that it's on a flat ground. So you'll pull the dipstick out and you'll see where the oil level is. And you'll see here there's a minimum line and a maximum line. You want to make sure that your oil level is always at the max line. If it's any lower than that, it'll need a top up. So this is where you'll top up your oil. It says oil on the top and you'll get a funnel and you'll get your oil and you'll fill it up in here. We also want to be checking our cooling system. So here's the coolant overflow bottle and you'll see there's also a max line and a min line as well. So you want to make sure that your coolant level is up at the max line. You've got your washer bottle over here for your windscreen washers. You want to make sure that that's always full. You've got your brake fluid reservoir over this side, which is mostly on the driver's side. Again, there'll be a max line and a min line, and you want to make sure that it's topped up. You've got your power steering fluid, which is over here. Every car will be different, and that will also say a max and a min line. Basically, with a lot of these fluids, there'll be markings on the reservoirs that will say max or min. And they're generally your things that you need to be checking regularly.
So Josh, I was wondering, if I have a flat tyre, what do I do?
Well, first thing, we need to get the tools and the spare tyre. So they're in the boot, so let's go show you where they are.
Okay.
So most of your spare tyres are in your boot. So what we'll do is, we'll open that up. Here's your tool bag. We'll grab this. And then we've got to get the spare tyre. So first thing we do, we've got to loosen our wheel nuts. So we'll grab that, our wrench. And you've got to undo all your wheel nuts. So you only want to undo them a little bit, just to loosen them off. Once you've loosened them off, then we've got to jack the car up into the air. So we'll grab our jack. We've got to put it under the car. So if you want to come down here, I'll show you. We've got to get this part here under this lip right here. So if you put that in, and then you wind it up by hand. Once it's tight, you'll grab this, put it in there, and basically you just want to slowly do that. And you can see the car's jacking up. Do you want to give it a go? And once you see that the wheel is off the ground, then we can start pulling the tyre off. Now that we've got all our wheel nuts off, we can pull the wheel. Put the wheel back on. And then we want to put the wheel nuts back on. So once we've done one, we want to make sure that we go into a star pattern. So we do opposites. That makes sure that the wheel goes on straight and it's not crooked. So now that your wheel nuts are all tight, we've got to lower the car again. So if you just want to lower the car, so you've got to go the opposite way that you did before. Just like you're undoing the tap. So lefty loosey, righty tighty. That's it. So once the car's back onto the ground, we need to make sure that the wheel nuts are extra tight. So once all your wheel nuts are tight, you can put the spare tyre and the tools back in your car, and then you're good to go.
Okay, and that's it?
And that's it.
So Josh, how do I know when I need to change my tyre?
Well, firstly, with your tyres, you want to check for uneven wear across the face. You want to check the sidewall of the tyre for any nicks or cracks or bubbles. And then, if we have a look in here, you've got tyre wear indicators on your tyres. Once the tread gets down to that level, like on this tyre, this tyre needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
You can see that
It's all flat.
the tyre wear indicators here. So this tyre is good and this tyre is not good. So this tyre needs to be replaced. And that's how you check your tyres.
Okay. Thank you, Josh, for today we've learned a lot.
You're welcome.
And thank you for joining us for the Brimbank Libraries Life Skill video series.
If you guys want to learn more, don't forget to check out our episodes on the Brimbank Libraries YouTube channel.